Hello, I'm Ali Langdon. Welcome to A Current Affair. There's nothing more upsetting than seeing our most vulnerable taken advantage of. James Kufos worked with one of our country's worst NDIS providers, Denise Clissold. Now it's his turn to face the music, accused of ripping off those living with disabilities by more than $700,000.
James Kufos, A Current Affair here. Is there anything you want to say about the allegations that you've been ripping off people with disabilities? Have you financially gained from people with disabilities?
No. James Kufos is accused of swindling the most vulnerable of victims. Standing shirtless on the balcony of his grand North Bondi home, his Aston Martin parked in the garage next to his Mercedes, the finance broker answers the early morning door knock from New South Wales Police. He's accused of taking $715,000 of NDIS funding.
James Kufos, Hannah Sinclair from A Current Affair.
Kufos is no stranger to A Current Affair. We've met him before when he was accused of working alongside one of Australia's cruelest people, Denise Clissold.
Excuse the ignorance, but I'm not involved in NDIS. I never was, so I didn't know.
Clissold is Australia's worst NDIS provider, accused of taking millions from her disabled clients.
Denise, are you everything that's wrong with the NDIS?
Dozens of Clissold's former clients came forward during our investigation, claiming she drained their NDIS funds and failed to provide the services they needed. Some were even kicked out of their homes because she didn't pay their rent. Jeffro is one of her alleged victims. The 35-year-old lives with multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy and a severe intellectual disability.
$230,000 was gone in a matter of 5 months.
Jeffro's carer, Kay Narell.
Didn't matter how many times I said, Denise, where is his funding? She would never, ever answer.
Authorities executed several search warrants at homes linked to Clissold's business. Police are still investigating. No charges have been laid, but the NDIS Quality Safeguards Commission has banned her from operating as a disability provider. Back in North Bondi,
What can you say about your dealings with Denise Clissold?
Yep.
Do you feel any regret for how you've conducted yourself recently?
No.
Have you got anything to say about the people with disabilities you've potentially ripped off? Did you do that, James?
Not at all.
Pop in.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, but I've been ripped off as well, so.
this afternoon, Kufos fronted court where prosecutors described the alleged scam as sophisticated. One victim, it's claimed, lost their life savings, $465,000. Prosecutor Sergeant Rupert White said Kufos used the money to fund his lifestyle, adding investigations were continuing and more charges could be laid. He said the charges were brought after the ACA expose. The court heard Kufos is a married man and has an autistic son. He's been in the mortgage business for 30 years. Kufos's lawyer said his client's 78-year-old mother was willing to put up $250,000 cash for bail. Mr. Lewis, can we just ask you very briefly, how's your client going to plead in this case?
I'm not sure yet.
The magistrate granted Kufos $150,000 bail and ordered he surrender his passport. You have said, though, he's going to deny the charges?
It's probably better I don't say anything.
He'll face court again next month.
The NDIS told us that as this is a police matter, it won't be commenting. If the NDIS is to survive, and we need it to, we need to stamp out those ripping it off. It is hard to imagine what kind of a person even thinks about taking advantage of our most vulnerable, but sadly we see it far too often.